Really awesome artillery battery. Good hit as well. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 14 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously, we had a crazy battle around Nepomuk where the French armour hit us very hard. We managed to take out a lot of their tanks, but they also caused us a lot of losses. So it was a costly victory. Alas, today we are going to be trying to kill the fourth cuirassier, or at least leave a big dent before the fifth cuirassier gets down here with the reinforcement, because they've got a lot more AMX 30B2s coming along. So we'll focus on the fourth cuirassier today. They will have reinforcements in terms of artillery, but not on the ground from like the 24th chasseur or the second cuirassier. So we can take out maybe the second cuirassier separately, which is probably where I'm going to look to start today. Just finish off the AMX 30B2 Brennis, which they'll still have a lot of in the battle itself. So I can't underestimate these, but we do need to just figure out which units I'm going to be committing to this battle. A lot of their forces are depleted, so it will just be a matter of using probably the Streltsy here with the RPG-7VL in order to take those out. We could also rely on the Visitcari, which also have RPG-7VLs, although I think what I'm going to do with the Visitcari is we're going to move them up to help engage the fourth cuirassier. So let's attack the second cuirassier first. They will only have potential 4 on defense, because that's 2 from their artillery, 2 from their frontline unit. We're going to take in this unit, and I guess I might as well bring in these guys. They will be on 7 out of 8 fatigue after this, but that's okay. And then maybe some of my own artillery, although I may want to save that for the following battle, although we will be dealing with AMX Alpha 1, so maybe this is a time to do it, because at least this artillery isn't armoured. So our soft artillery here in the form of the 152s will actually be able to kill those on a counter battery order. Checking out the map, it is quite a forested map, which is good for us, as it will allow us to ambush their tanks. I'm not going to use any aircraft for this. I don't think we need it. We could bring them up. We do need to be careful of this airnet, actually, that I've just noticed. They do have the AA radar set up now. Maybe I could try and flank towards that to shut it down. Or maybe we can get these guys to try and cross. We could go around to like Bludner and then come across down to there. We'll see. Alright, let's tactical battle. And we'll jump on it. They did actually commit the artillery, which is probably a good thing for us, because it means I'm going to be able to get some counter battery kills, which would be nice. So let's set up some artillery. And then we're going to need to just kind of rush towards Anna, get loads of Streltsy into the trees. Not quite sure what I'm going to do about Boris. We do have a buildings here that we can use to potentially ambush and engage the tanks. But a bunch of tanks all firing at that building at the same time is going to be real bad news. Could also use the tree lines here further back with some of these Malutkas, so let's get one of those forwards. And the other thing is rocket artillery. We can use rocket artillery. These guys are the depleted ones, so I'm going to use them first. And get as many shots as I can. I'll probably want a leader or 2, but ideally I'm just going to kind of unload all of those into that side. We'll have a couple or a few go that side, and then maybe like a few that go into that area there. We'll get the leader come with us. We maintain that veterancy, and we're also going to want to make sure we keep moving, because their artillery will be still obnoxious even if I'm actively trying to counter battery. Speaking of, it may be a better idea for me to consolidate my artillery so that I can give them a leader, and therefore they'll be able to aim faster, reload faster, and all that good stuff. So I'll also be able to resupply them easier. So that's something to note. Speaking of supply, I should probably bring some supply with me so that we can resupply the RPG-7VLs. And out in the open here. We'll probably get just like a Vysot to move into the corner of the sector to capture that. We could also bring up like a Pruskomnice recon there. That'd probably be a good idea. Try and get that into the buildings there. I'm not sure if they're going to move anything up on the left side here. What I'm going to do, we're going to get the recoilless in. I think the recoilless will do a decent amount of damage against the enemy tanks. Just kind of concerned about the buildings, about the building arrangement here. Maybe I actually put them up on the ridge. They can cover the flank for me. How do I cover the open here? Because Streltsy aren't really going to be able to hide anywhere. Maybe in here, but I'm not going to get that deep. No way. Is it T55 time? Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to do T55s. More hope that they don't just overrun those. We'll set them up maybe back here with the leader. So at least they have a little bit of extra accuracy. Okay. We do have units without orders. I think all of these just need to unload. And there is one Streltsy that doesn't have an order. Maybe I could have the Streltsy come down to the center. We'll try that. Alright. So these are unloaded. They can be on counter battery. So we get our big guns. Pulled it out and got a nice cover here. Look at that. Well, concealment, I would say, not really cover. Not that it really matters. Just interesting terrain. It's like very, very thick shrub. Off we go. So yeah, the Streltsy will hold the close range very easily. And what I'm probably going to do is try and push through and put some troops on that point as well. I'm quite happy to engage the VAB there. Okay, well, we'll just keep moving. Hitting that on the move is going to be very difficult for the BMP or PvP. We'll unload the recon early. Yeah, we just killed another one there, that's good. All these KBVTs. Absolutely annihilated them. Good stuff. Okay, we'll get these unloaded. Yeah, artillery is certainly going to be an issue. Okay. I'm kind of curious. Is that armor? No, it's just a VAB. My counter batteries working away. I could probably bring in some more artillery. So let's do that. Give them a leader. Give them some supply as well. Good kill. Shift these forwards a little bit. If any tanks come through, hopefully we will kill them. I guess it depends, like, if they're going to come through like that, then that's a bit different. Alright. I did not expect them to come through like the center of this tree line. We'll leave this one here just in case they come down this road. We got one there. We got a bunch of tanks over there, but that's okay. Right, these can all be put on counter battery as well. Alright, so it looks like the left's kind of covered. There was that big blob. Because what I want to do is get here, basically. If we put pressure on this and they start throwing all the tanks at them, might be okay. I would maybe like to get Struts in there, but I don't think that's happening. Maybe. I mean, if they drive away from it, then sure. OT64 here carrying the Strozzi pretty hard. I would like to get another OT on line of sight there. And I'm probably going to bring that squad some supply. Because these are likely to retreat. We should win that engagement unless... Oh no, artillery. Save them. Okay, loads of counter battery, that's what we like to see. These are all 2 vet now with that leadership nearby. So that's some good kills onto the enemy infantry though. We're ahead on conquest points, so we don't have to worry too much about that. I think I can make a move through here. And we'll bring the leader with us, of course, because we need to cap that. And I might just bring up like a spare one. Because these can hold corner here. So we'll have them follow up. No idea where those tanks went. I feel like there's still tanks in between us here somewhere. And if they just like turned up, well, probably wouldn't be funny. But if they turned up in my artillery, that wouldn't be ideal. I like the way that these are up on the hill. It's really cool. It's like a proper solid artillery position. I don't really have much in terms of choices for recon, so I'm kind of struggling to see where they are going. Oh, listen to that, they all just fight exactly at the same time. Oh, very cool. Really awesome artillery battery. Good hit as well. Perfect. Yeah, so getting in here, ideally I would get maybe here. Because this is a bit exposed on the left and right side. They would have to come straight up the road for us in order to hit them. Interesting. Some grenadiers. Okay, good. AMX 10 kill, although we're going to want to make sure those move. Yeah, so this is the issue, right? If they're to the left or to the right, my infantry's kind of screwed. I might be able to smoke them. Yep, okay, good. Need to keep those alive. We're kind of okay on this backside then, I suppose. Right, good damage. Strozzi have good weapons, so we are going to defeat the Grenadier Voltigeur pretty easily. Alright, this is where I'm gonna need my supply apparently. I can throw a grenade for them as well, I think, although they're it's reloading. Oh, he's just gone. Right, that one's reloaded. I just need more strati to get over there. I will try and get to this tree line with these strati. I'm just going to drive straight because if I go down the road, the AMX-30s are likely to see us. So, bumping into a bunch of Mistrals. Infantry is always going to be kind of limited. That's why we're seeing them push all of these units at us. It's pretty much the only infantry they have. I am very glad we have the smoke. This would be pretty rough without it. This is the first time that I've really been able to use the smoke from my leader effectively like this to save other units. It's kind of cool. I really need counter battery on that artillery though. Are they firing? Could bring in more. I do have extra points. I'm kind of microing this quite heavily. Good. Really good. Right, done a decent amount of damage. These will all get to position, we'll unload them. Make sure they've got supply as well. And then they can all be on counter-battery as well. That way we can probably engage more than one target at a time, or even if we're engaging just one target at a time, we're going to be doing a lot of damage. Yeah, I think those VOBs are a bit of a problem for me. Might lose my leader trying to save this one this time. It looks like he's okay. I might bring in like a couple tanks here, might be useful. I was really hoping I'd be able to get away with that. Trying to get that supply in so that I can use it for my units here. Okay, let's just get the rocket launchers out and then we can just blast this area. I could also attempt to engage. I'm just trying to get these to spread out a little bit so that we're not getting spotted by the MXs. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying with the rockets is we can use them to blast all of the infantry build up, because there is quite a lot around here, I think, now. I just can't see it. Let me just get my recon out, and we might be able to see them sort of grouping up here. I'll move the BMP up, or the BAPP, and that can be used to engage the VADs. That's like a good target for some rockets. Alright, let's just speed things up. Yeah, like look at the blob there on VABs. That is nasty. Probably shoot at it with a couple of rocket strikes, I think. And then we'll put maybe one on this tree line. And maybe one there. Okay, so we need some nice juicy direct hits here. There we go. Pop all of those. That's what we like to see. Lovely rocket strikes. Right now I just need my leader here. And that way we can get them to reload faster. And we'll have our supply coming along, which can pull things out. Let's maybe put the leader in here. It seems like every time you put a leader in the sector, they like react to it. There's a bunch of stuff in here though that I might not want to make move just yet. I feel like a quad rocket strike. Oh wow, they might be able to see that. There's probably a recon unit on this ridge somewhere. Just gonna go up here and try and clear that out. Yeah, I think we'll just smash this tree line with 4, because if the blob of tanks is in there, that's gonna do a lot of damage. We'll just put them on return fire so they don't fire, and then we can use that to make them all fire once. Don't tell me there was just one in there. That is tragic. Oh well. We got plenty of ammo. There is an infantry unit there. Right, these Streltsy then might be able to just go and take that tree line, which would be great. Move my OTs to the edge of the tree lines here and just see if we can spot anything. Okay. As soon as I move up there, the Brennus comes up the road. That's awkward. Alright, good kills. I think what I'm going to do is we'll just get these together now and cover the road from there. Shotsy. Oh, taking a lot of fire. Ouch. On counter battery, do your job. Oh, you managed to reload and get the second shot off so fast. This is the big problem with these T-55s, is we're not very accurate and we're very weak. We're getting two-shot by these AMX 30B2s. Yeah, so for anyone who's been wondering why I haven't been using them against the Brennus, that's why. Right, with any luck we're going to be hitting the artillery and killing it. If we could ambush them with these and like not catch them in the open, then maybe that would work better. Like I could have maybe gone through the left here and then attacked them from the tree line. That actually probably would have been the smart way to engage that. I just thought we'd have the firepower to engage them, but his reload was super strong, super fast. Right, let's try and get the Proskomnice over just so that we can see the valley. At least as soon as it's firing, we're engaging, so that's good. Just drop some rockets like this, I guess, and just plaster those infantry. I don't know where the rest of those tanks went. Maybe there was... I thought there was more than there was. Oh, another unit might die here. That is very accurate. There could just simply be not much left in terms of total number of tanks. Because it was a very weak unit, I just thought because it's on like elite difficulty they might have more, right? Alas, it looks like we'll have a chance to get a bit more counter battery in. We're just going to sit on this so we get the +7 and then it will end sooner than later. Could be more tanks over here somewhere. B2 Brennus there. Yeah, before we go across the open here, let's just make sure we bring over the tanks. Took out an AMX 30B2 leader. That's nice. Another VAB PC dead there. Another artillery unit dead. Alright, there we go. Victory. 24 kills, 11 losses. Total victory. We lost like 3 Streltsy and a couple T-55s. I think that was a really solid battle. Really solid battle, actually. Nice. It's going to wipe them out completely. That's great. This artillery is basically completely destroyed. They have like 3 guns left. Yeah, that was a solid fight, because it means that this artillery is not going to be able to like support other attacks for a very long time now, so that's great. This artillery, however, is going to be a bit of a pain. So let's see how we get on. We will probably be engaging the 4th now. Let's have a look at the map on this one. Oh, it's quite an open map. I guess I say that there's plenty of towns. We'd probably get there before they do if I was to use my Streltsy. These Streltsy would be disorganized. So what I'm going to do is we'll move them up slightly, and then I can shift. I don't know if I want the airborne here or here. I think I want them there. That's fine. They can take the spot instead. The Physicali will be able to get into position to kill these tanks, and then I'm going to need some serious counter battery, but I don't know where I'm going to get that from. Maybe just like these mechanized units having some Gavostikas. We're going to want to set that up ASAP. I don't think the tanks are the play here, although they would bring me some more artillery. I think the smart thing to do is maybe just move these out of the way, bring over one of these units. That's not a good artillery unit to use. This one's 6 out of 8 fatigue, so yeah, a lot of these are getting pretty fatigued. This unit might work. Let's bring them in. So we'll do prepare attack. We'll get this unit. I guess it's, yeah, that one will do. Maybe aircraft, actually. Yeah, aircraft is going to be a good choice here, but I don't know. Can't really get through the AA net. If I'm not going to use this unit, then I should probably move them out of the way. I'll shift them up a little bit more. This unit can move, and then I can get the recon in here. And that way at least we'll have the auxiliary. Do 1, 2, 3. Air support's going to have to chill, I think. Going to be a difficult one. But it's mostly just killing tanks. So I think we'll be okay. Tactical battle, we'll jump on it. It's just the strength of the unit that's a problem, right? So I'm thinking, like, if we're in here with Vizicati, for example, if we're like here, if we can get there, that'd be great. I mean, they are tanks, right? So they're going to take longer than we are to get there. So I might be able to take advantage of that. It just depends, like, what kind of recon units they have that may get ahead. And we have our own recon units that can help contest there. That's why I wanted to bring in like those Vatavas and stuff. Because the Vizicati, they don't actually get like forward deploy, I don't think. Although we do get the Mi-17s. We could do some sort of like heli drop. That might actually not be a bad idea. We could bring in 10 units of Mi-17s. We'll have like 5 just go and unload here. 5 go and unload here. Get the UAZ supply to zoom up there. Get a couple trucks to go up on the left side. I feel like we maybe drop 1 or 2. And then that will allow us to actually bring up some extra stuff, because otherwise we're not going to have any leaders, we're not going to have any other stuff. So we'll do like a BMP-1 leader that can kind of crawl up to the left side. We'll do a BMP leader that can come up to here as well. And maybe 1 to go in the corner here, although I don't want to capture too much because we want to try and kill as much as we can. I'm a bit worried about the line of sights here. We get caught out. in a bad line of sight, the infantry is not escaping. We'll try and get some more infantry up there, because these are all rocket helicopters, right? So we might be able to just engage anything that we see that's ahead. We can do the same on this side, just like get those extra infantry up there. I guess the one thing that I do need to be a bit careful of is Mistrals, because they're probably going to have a decent amount of Mistrals, and also the artillery. So I can't really stand still as much as I'd want to. We'll bring up a recon here. This hit at the end of that road. Okay, let's see how it goes. I think initially we should be alright. Famous last words. I'm just going to attack move there and then shift unload. We should do the same on this side. Just attack move and then shift unload. Okay, off we go. That's what Tava needs orders. I think I might put it there. Same with this one. We're going to be able to kill like the recon, for example, that we spot. They did unload some recon in here, I think. I want to get held up too much. Because we're just killing like pointless units there. Ooh, okay, that's a Mistral. 2 Mistrals. Yeah, we've got to kind of commit to the landing. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, that recon infantry caught me out. This side, we're okay. Let's get these into cover. These are gonna have to leave. And these are gonna have to leave. Okay, a bit of a crazy drop, but I guess it is what it is. I actually have to respect the autocannons on the AMXs. You can shoot down my MS-17s pretty easily. So, the VAB's there. Okay, good kills. Right, we need to stay on this side of the... Come back this way, what are you doing? That was just the Vizicari not following my orders. Bit of a pain. Alright, well we can see some build up of units, which is nice. We've got like recon everywhere, so I'm actually just going to get my rockets in, and maybe we can hit them. Gotta remember to move stuff. Alright, after that dodgy start, I think I should probably play it like I am at the moment, where I'm just capping these sectors. Because otherwise it might get ugly if we give it too much time. Oh, where they're going. Keep turning around. Can't make their mind up. I'd like to get more up on the right side there. Got my artillery ready. We haven't seen their artillery yet. Did they bring it? Yeah, they did. I'm going to start buying my own artillery. Ah, there it is. Because I want to be able to counterbattle it ASAP. So next tick we'll buy 3 more. If at any point we can kill the Mistrals, then we can open up helicopter plays on the back line. That would be really nice.
Potřebujete svést? Rozumím, konec.
Not really sure where I want to put those. There is a nice building there for a recon unit. And next tick we'll buy some recon to go up in here. Will give us some good eyes on that right hand side.
Čekáme na váš rozkaz. Pokud pár kiláků, žádný problém, pane. Potřebujete svést? Přivezte nás tam.
I don't know if that's a bit too ambitious. I'll unload them here and then they can sort of run over. I'm just using the rockets to counter battery. It might be quite effective if we get enough like hits on target. Oh, okay. They're instantly counter battering. Run! Oh no. Really? Really? Gonna do me like that? God, they aim so fast. I should have learned this from last time. Oh boy. I'll spread those out because otherwise they're gonna get smacked by those. Oh, that was a big oof. Big oof. I could have been fast because of recon as well. They might have corrected shot. Some serious assets lost. Okay, let's bring up like a recon on that side. I don't know where they are and why they're not really contesting. Maybe I just use this to engage the AMX. Let me just make sure these move after they fire. Look how quickly they fire. Oh boy. That is not good. I can fire like 3 shots and then I gotta go. Did I get... Yeah, I did. Got some supply there, that's good. Well, I'm gonna respect the artillery hitting my infantry as well, of course. This is all a bit it's all a bit rough. We'll get the BMPs out and maybe we can make a little play with those. We don't actually have much more time to worry about. I think ending this with a conquest victory is probably smart. Otherwise I'm kind of tempting fate a little bit, I feel. Especially after losing those rocket artillery pieces, but yeah, it happens. The AMX Alpha one's absolutely ridiculous. I think I'm just getting spoiled before I even fired them. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get the V3S off to the left there.
Připraven, připraven. Zastavte zde.
I really expected a bit more resistance. But it hasn't been too bad. These BMPs can engage these AMX-30s at range, so that's kind of what I was hoping for by bringing those in, but I'm not even sure we're going to be able to engage with them.
Budeme potřebovat krycí palbu. Volal si tu někde odvol. Slovácký rok.
Alright, we'll get an extra kill or two, I suppose. Be nice.
Ano, paně. Zatáhni má. Pozor, nepřítel je blízko. Já?
I was hoping I could kill that VAB Erased before it came back. There's a bit of an attack happening here.
Dobrá práce, kluci.
Okay, let's just unload these.
Budeme potřebovat krycí palbu.
Have the BMPs kind of push onto that tree line. Like finally the AI is moving, but I'm not sure that's going to matter. There's a big VAB blob there, man. I just know that even if I'd like held on to the rockets artillery, they probably would have just got sucker punched by the AMXs anyway. Like if I pull off a full salvo. Alright, well there's victory. Bit of a cheap victory. 29 kills, 22 losses. Oh boy. Get the visited carry going down. We actually lost, yeah, 2 of microvosticas, 2 of the rocket artillery. Alright, note to self, don't try and counter battery AMX Alpha ones. That is a disorganized unit though. Is that a unit we can kill? Maybe. Maybe I can just kill them with the disorganized. Man, it feels so cheesy. Regardless, it's been a good episode. I feel like the first battle was really fun and we did it pretty smoothly, and then second battle was just I don't even know what that was. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.